To Auctionsoft.com. We are cloud-based management software for managing live auction events. And this quick tutorial is going to just talk about how to set a consignor with a given commission rate, and then talk a little bit about checking them out or paying out their proceeds. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose a sample customer here, and I've chosen Connie Murphy. And once from any this is kind of important. From any auction dashboard, you can find a client and give them a consignor number. That number will be their number until the admin for this particular company goes and resets everything back to 0. It will, however, remember permanent consignor numbers if you've set them that you'd like a certain customer to have the same consignor number over and over. Okay, so now what we've done is we've pulled up Connie, and we clicked this button to give her a consignor number. She is consignor number 21. What we need to do then is go to her profile, and we'll talk about this later, some of these other things that you can do in this system, but basically on Connie's profile, we're going to go down here and give her a basic customer commission rate. Now, the system has several options here for what to choose, but these options are set by the admin of this particular account, and you can add as many levels of commission as you want. You can delete them and making them default. Well, I have set this to a default setting of 25%, and but let's do this. Let's change Connie's commission rate to 50%. You click save, gives you a little notice that it's taken effect, and off you go. Now, so let's go back to the dashboard where we were just working, and let's assume for a second that we are going to, so it gave her the 21. Let's go clerk an item. Let's open up this clerking grid, which right now has 0. I'm going to use it as a sample. She is seller number 21. And we're going to clerk a couple items here. Item 1, and brought $100, and the buyer was, I don't know, 8, and then the system defaults 21 again, and this is item 2. So then, so let's say she bought something else and it was $50, and that was buyer number 4, and there we go. So now we have 2 items, one for $100 and one for $50. We're going to go back to the system, or the dashboard for that, and again, I have not done anything on this page to force the system into a refresh, so I'm just going to click a button and refresh it, and it should bring up the totals for that clerking grid. Now, Connie, I'm going to clear Connie out of here because this was what I was searching. But now I'm going to go to consignor, and Connie, who is 21, under the consignors tab, now has total sales of $150. If we wanted to pay out Connie individually, we would click this button. Or we could click the consignor report, and basically everybody who sold anything in this event would all print out at the same time. So keep it simple. Let's click on Payout Connie. She sold 2 items, totaled $150. Her rate was 50%, if you remember, $75. We are not charging any per ticket fees for this particular event. So basically what's left is Connie would get paid out $75. However, just for example's sake, let's say that we forgot that we were going to charge Connie a small pickup fee. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to, let's see, we're going to find Connie. We're going to add the fee here, and let's say the fee was, I don't know, $25, just for simple math here, and it's a pickup fee. You can add as many of these fees as you want, and it will track them. And now when we go back to find Connie and pay out her consignment, she now has listed here an expense for the pickup, and she gets a total of $50. Now, We're going to take this a little step further because there's all kinds of stuff that can go on here depending on what preferences you've set for your company. Okay, so let's go back, and Connie was seller number 21, and let's see if she is a registered bidder. She is not. So we're going to go ahead and find Connie, and we are going to give Connie a bid number. And Connie's bid number, I think, should be 50. I think she's a saved, yeah, so Connie's a saved number 50. We're going to get her out of here and kind of clear my screen again. So now registered bidders, she is number 50 and she's purchased nothing. But we're going to go up to our clerking grid. She is seller 21. We're going to item 3. All right, and the item was $100. And remember, Connie is 50. So we're going to put 50 down here and we are going to submit that. Now, at this point in time, we're going to go back to the main dashboard for the event. What I want to show you here is now Connie has purchased an item that she also consigned. For whatever reason, she decided to buy that item back. And there is a setting in the system that charges a surcharge, if you so wish, to any person that buys back their own stuff, which is bad news. So we have a consignor statement now. There is a buyback surcharge of 10%, and it reminds her that she had bought one item back, so she has an extra 10%. Over and above the amount of money she pays for her 50%, she has an extra 10% for the privilege of buying that back. And now after her fees for pickup there and how much she gets left. All right, so that is a good example of how the system can manage different things for you. So let's check something else here. Let's say the owner of this particular auction account, he wants to collect 50% of any item that brings less than $5. He doesn't want people to bring him small items. He wants nice items that bring a lot of money. So he's going to go in here to rates, and he is going to set a threshold amount. Wait a minute, neither one of these things could be entered, and I believe I need to turn on, over here in my auction settings, I need to turn on consignor bid threshold. After that, I go back to rates, and again, I may have to refresh this. And rates. Now I have the ability to say if a consignor's bidded items are less than $5, then there's a commission rate of 50% on those items. We save that change. Let's go back to our clerking grid, and let's do it. Well, we want to use Connie, I guess. So this item is item 4, and this is a $4 item, and it doesn't matter who bought it at this point. All right, so now there's a $4 item. We're going to go back to our dashboard. Sorry, I need to get to that sale again real quick. I believe it was this one. I'm jumping around a little bit, but basically you wouldn't necessarily make some of these changes during the auction. It's okay. So here's their consignor, and now she's got an extra $4 as her total sales. And so one item was commissioned at 50%, and now this includes 50% of the $4. Remember, this was $125 before, and it made a difference. So you have all kinds of options, and you can pick and choose which one of these you want to use. One or all of them, or mix and match, it doesn't matter. The system will automatically do the math for you. So there you go. Now, if you have any questions, please contact us at auctionsoft.com. Have a wonderful day.